So I want to introduce you to Jeff here.
So just gave him some time here to kind of share his story.
There's a story behind the name she's going to give us here in just a second. Hey, this is Brandon Hammonds coming to you here from Elk River, Minnesota. We're up here in the northern part of the country, partnering with the House of Prayer for our second time now. This is second year that we've been here, and this is Jeff Evanson, who's the director of it, and his wife Laura is actually running the camera there, so you don't get to see her, but she's definitely the better half of the couple, I have to say. A little bit more gentle and soft, and a little bit more pretty, I think. And so we're having a great time this weekend. Justin spoke this morning or this afternoon on just an eternal perspective and cultivating eternal perspective, and I spoke on the centrality of Christ this morning, and then rest of God last night, and tonight I'll teach on something else, and we're having a good time. Yeah,
it's our second year in a row to come up and be with Jeff and the Elk River House of Prayer, and I was just definitely struck with how the Lord is definitely moving up here, even looking from last year, in 2011, now seeing what he's doing here in 2012. He's definitely on the move.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I want to introduce you to Jeff here. Jeff Evanson. He is the director of the House of Prayer here, and he's been doing this thing now for how many years now?
8 years we started.
8 years, and you've been full-time raising your own support for
Almost 5 years now.
Almost 5 years now. Wow,
now, before doing the House of Prayer, though, you had a fairly well-paying job.
Yes.
So you quit your job 5 years ago to do the House of Prayer full-time.
Yep.
So why would you do that?
Because of a burden. God had shown me in prayer one day, before that 8 years, of some amazing things that he wants to do in this region leading up to the return of Jesus. And they were amazing things, impossible things, and I didn't share them very much with people. And then when I did start sharing them, I started hearing people say, well, I've seen that same thing, and I started reading about the revivals in history, and everything that God had shown me at that time, he has done sometime in history within the church, in the Great Awakenings and throughout history. And
wow.
So it was just a confirming thing for me that this was the burden of his heart for this area. And he'd shown that to me so that I would engage with him on that, partner with him on that in prayer. And that's what we're doing at the Elk River House of Prayer.
Totally. Wow. And so, they've been doing this thing 8 years now, and I just want to encourage you all to just really stand with this House of Prayer in the place of prayer. Just ask the Lord just to rest on Jeff and to rest on Laura and rest on the rest of the leadership team here, that he'd strengthen them, and that he would release finances. I mean, I tell you, that's just one of the biggest struggles in the praying church movement and the House of Prayer movement. It's just amazing. Just a struggle for finances, and so I want to just ask you all just to really stand with them and to really just partner with them.
So Jeff, if someone out there, maybe they live in this, in Minnesota or in this region, or maybe they don't, but if they wanted to either partner with you financially or even just get involved, how can they go about doing that?
Well, first thing they can do is go to our website at erhop.org, ERHOP, and everything's there. Directions on how to get to us. They can certainly come to the House of Prayer. We are inviting everyone to come and spend time there in prayer and join the mission.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. So erhop.org. So go and check that out. And I'm just going to say this is Brandon Hammonds. This is Justin Rizzo, Jeff Evanson, and Laura running the camera. Lauren Evanson coming to you from Elk River, Minnesota. And bless you all.